So this is the Moto Edge 50 Pro with me in its box, and unfortunately this has already been unboxed, as you can see, because nowadays the delivery guys, they are doing the unboxing. While it's a good move by Flipkart, but still I think they should give some kind of option to let us unbox it. So going with the specs, this is the 12 gigs of RAM with 256 gigs of storage, and I purchased it from Flipkart. Okay, so let's see. So going by the quick overview, you can see the Hello Moto over here, which is signifying that this phone now uses the Hello UI, and here you can see the name of the basically phone, Edge 50 Pro. And yeah, this is the highlight of this packaging. This is a plastic free packaging, so not a single bit of plastic is used. It's entirely cardboard box. Okay, and as soon as I open this box, see, there is something new about this box. This is fully scented, so you can have a very good perfume smell in this box. Okay, so that's one thing. And here are some of the items. Here we have the phone itself, and yeah, it's tearing already. So this is the smartphone, and I haven't even set this up yet so that I can do this unboxing basically. So let me keep this aside for now, and let's see what all else we have in this box. So just remove it and keep it in this here. And if I remove this flap, you can see here we have this massive 125 watt charger. And the interesting thing about this charger is that this is a PD charger by Motorola, which means that this is a Type-C to C charger first of all. And the other thing about this PD charger is that I can even charge my laptop with this. So that's something. I don't need to carry my laptop brick now. I can use this to charge it. So let's keep it over here. And with this we also get this Type-C to C USB cable in black. So let me try to open this. Okay. Yeah. So this is the cable, and it seems to be around 1 meter long, I think. Yeah. And this is also smelling very good actually. So the perfume is actually good. So let me keep this aside here, and let's keep this box aside as well. And let's see what we get over here. So this is the secondary packaging. If I open this, this is all that I get, nothing else here. Okay. So these are some stickers, black ones, and this is the instruction on how to use the UV cut glass. So if you are planning to put tempered glass, that is the UV one. Why UV one? Because see, as you can see, this has this curved display. So here we generally need to either use the membrane or the UV cut glass, because basically the flat ones will not stick properly due to this curved edge. So if you want to, or if you are planning to go for UV cut, then you will need to basically stick these stickers on all the ports of the phone and the volume and power keys, because even by mistake the UV glue should not get inside your phone, because that will damage your phone and this will not be covered in phone's warranty. So that's pretty much what's written in this tag. And this was the stickers. Let's keep it aside. Apart from that, we get this SIM ejector tool. Nothing special about this, just a standard one, but yeah, quality is good, that I can say. This is actually sturdy, it does not flex, so that's one thing. Keeping them aside as well. Okay, so here's something. So we have got a membrane as well for that, so we can install this ourselves. But then yes, this is again one thing, I don't know what Motorola is doing. Is it some kind of a cost cutting or what? Because for other devices, let's say like Realme, Vivo, Oppo, they basically give this pre-installed on the phone. I don't know why Motorola is giving separately, because see, for some people it's easy to install, but for others they will need professional help. So if you are watching this Motorola, please install this. So keeping this aside, then we have this user manuals, and this is another good thing to see, that these manuals are now getting thinner and thinner, because now the companies are also realizing that we don't actually read them. So yeah, that's it. Keeping this, and this is again also nothing much thing. Yeah, okay. And then we also get this case, which I personally don't know why, because see, it is basically exposing the sides, and this is just a hard plastic case, not a silicone case, so I don't know. I feel Realme offers better cases. Like that's basically my personal choice, but yeah. You can see how this looks with the case on. Okay, the fit is good, but again, and the look wise is also it's good, but the I am just concerned about the functionality. It is protecting from the bottom, back, top, but what about the sides? I don't know why they have kept this exposed. It looks good, that's true, but again, the case is there to protect it, right? And camera also, if I look closely, it seems it's almost in line with the case. So the case should actually be a bit higher than the camera, but here it's in line. Okay, it's neither protruding nor inside. It's just flat with the case. Okay, so this is how it will look with the case on. Now let's remove the case so that we can see it in much detail. Again, the case is tight fit, not that easy to remove, but yeah, it came off. So here you can see this is a 6.7-inch OLED display, and this display is basically not manufactured by Samsung but by LG. Okay, so LG manufactures these OLED displays and Samsung goes with the AMOLED ones. And this is curved at both the ends, and this is very good, like it is blending in with the sides, and same goes for the back. The back is a vegan leather finish, and it has started attracting dirt as well. Okay, and this is some kind of a glossy logo, Batman style logo of Motorola here, and the sides are metal fully. The volume rocker and power button is on the right side. Here I don't know why this cap is there. It might be the microphone slot, and these are the antenna bands, 2 on the right, 3 on the left, 2 on the bottom, and 2 at the top. And here we can see the Dolby Atmos branding. Again, another microphone space. Here we have the speaker grill at the top, which also has the inbuilt stereo speakers built into it. At the front or the top we have this 50 megapixel camera, and at the back as well we have this 50 megapixel camera, a 13 megapixel ultra wide camera, and a 10 megapixel telephoto. And here we have the flash, and this is the laser autofocus over here. This slit is there. I don't know, people do not explain this much, but I am doing that. This is the laser autofocus. Okay, so this was, so the first time basically I came across this laser autofocus was in my very first smartphone, that was from Asus Zenfone 2 laser. Yeah. The name had laser and it had this laser autofocus, so I remember this from there. And now if I go to this sides, you can see here it's completely flat, blank, nothing. At the bottom we have this same ejector and basically the same slot, another microphone, a USB-C, and this is actually USB-C 3.1. okay, so I can use this for PD charging, and I can just connect this directly to a display and output the smartphone onto a display. So that's 3.1 for you. And this is something that I appreciate from Motorola as well, because other brands like Realme, I am always mentioning Realme because I used its phones a lot. So that does not come with this 3.1, and I missed that in that phone. And here we have the speaker grill. Okay, so now let's power this on. Okay, so here you can see powered by Android and Hello Moto. This is the new UI of Motorola basically. And if I just remove this and if I try to keep this flat, so you can see there's a slight camera bump. And by the way, this feels premium. And yeah, it has ThinkShield as well, the Lenovo ThinkShield, because again Motorola is a Lenovo company. Okay, so you can see there is this slight wobbliness to it, due to the camera bump. You can see it does not lay flat, but maybe a case can fix it. So let me quickly set this up. Okay. Skipping this SIM one. Skipping this as well. Connecting to my Wi-Fi network. The haptics are also good, not bad. I don't know, some say that the haptics could be better, but for me I feel the haptics on tapping is fine. Not very cheap, not very expensive, but fine for the price. Okay, now I think this is going to take several minutes, and by the time this is uploading, let's try to see what all we get in the SIM slots. Let me just get this SIM ejector tool, and if I just poke this over here, okay, this came off. Okay, so here you can see we have this gasket over here, red colored gasket. So this means that this is IP68 rated. Okay, this is actually rated IP68, which is good, and it can survive 1.5 meters of water for 30 minutes. And sadly, you can see we have to put both the SIMs here, SIM 2 and SIM 1. That means that the Indian variant does not come with eSIM. Okay, this is also something which everyone does not tell you. Okay, so in the European market and in the US market, Motorola, the same phone, this comes with an eSIM. So there you get one SIM slot and one eSIM. But here in this Indian variant, you will not get that. Okay, so we have to use these SIMs only, no option for eSIM. And by the way, this display is also good, and holding this feels like a premium phone. Let me just enter the details.
A few moments later.
Okay, so basically I have almost finished setting up the phone, and you can see the fingerprint sensor over here is located a bit at the bottom. I would have preferred if it was at the top somewhere here, but yeah, it's still fine. So yeah, now I just need to set up the fingerprint, and this is again an optical sensor. Okay, it's not an ultrasonic one, but that's fine because at this price range all the phones are offering this only. And also something to note over here is that basically this comes in 3 variants: 8 gigs 128 GB, 8 gigs 256, and 12 gigs 256. And only in this 12 gigs 256 GB memory variant, this will get this charger 105 watt. And the lower variants, they are only capable of charging with 68 watt charger, and that's what you're going to get in the box. So again, this is not basically something that you need. Okay, so you can also go with the lower variant. Even in this, I'm going to disable this quick charging because this is actually going to affect the battery. And I feel that basically quick charging is also fine, right? Basically 68 watt is more than enough. And apart from that, this also supports 50 watts of wireless charging, and again, that's something quite controversial because yes, it supports the charging, right? But the problem with it is that we do not have a 50 watt charger by Motorola over here in India. So if you try to find it on the Indian stores of Motorola, you will not get any charger for this. The best bet is to use the OnePlus charger, and I hope that will work, but I don't have that and I haven't personally used it with this. But if you want, and if you let's say give me 100 likes on this video, I'm going to purchase that charger because again, that's costly, around 3.5k, and try it with this and make a video on that as well. And as for the processor, this, okay, I have to search, the search engine will be Google only. Continue. Okay. So as for the processor, basically we have the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, which is again a mid-range processor, not for gaming, but for day-to-day tasks, it will be more than enough. And again, it can handle gaming, but not for hardcore gaming basically. Okay, I don't want to add a card right now. Everything else seems to be fine. Come on, okay. And as I can see, I feel this is 50% charged already. That's again a good gesture. Okay, so this is going to take a few minutes. Okay, so by the time this is getting ready, let's discuss why did I purchase this phone, why not something else. So what were my options in this around 20k range, okay, 20-25k range? The options are pretty much limited, I should say. The good ones are this Moto Edge 50 Pro. You could also go with the lower one, that is the Moto Edge 50 Neo. That's again a great phone. The only thing that I hated about that was the processor. The MediaTek Dimensity 7300, I felt it was not up to the mark. Again, decent one, but I took this one over that just for the processor. If it had a Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, then I would have any day picked that one for that flat display, because I am a fan of flat displays. I don't know why. Okay, so that was one thing. The other options are Nord 3. Okay, that's again a very good phone if you want for hardcore gaming. That will be the phone to go. It has a more capable processor, but again a bit costly, 2-3k more expensive than this. Then the next we have phones with from Realme as well. The Realme GT6T will also come in the same category. That's again a good phone, but now I'm not going with those due to the green line issues. And I personally have Realme GT2 Pro and I am facing green line issue on that. So I was like, basically I didn't want to go with any Realme phone now. Okay, so it seems it's finished and this is actually looking good. Other apps are installing, so it's fine. Apart from that, other things looks good. Okay, now let's check the camera. And again, I have heard that the camera basically lags a bit, so let me check that. So if I just change it, okay, it seems fine. Yeah, okay, so when I'm just changing this, you can see the lag, it's very minimal. Okay, so see the blur for a couple of seconds. Okay, that's it. If I change the lenses, and yes, this has this telephoto lens as well. Let's try to take some shots here only. Okay, and by the way, I'm gonna go outside tomorrow and take more shots with. Okay, yeah, there is a lag in processing, but that's very minimal. Okay, I think for an average person, I myself will not notice that. Yeah, there is a couple of seconds of lag in processing whenever I click a, let's say, portrait view. It took around 2 seconds, 1.5-2 seconds to process. So yeah, that's there, but that's pretty much it about it. And okay, I'll be attaching the camera in the photos over here. Okay, so you can see them. So these are some of the pictures that was taken from the Moto Edge 50 Pro in the early morning. So the first one you can see over here, that's from the ultra wide camera, and this next one is from the primary camera. Now I am moving on to the 2x zoom, you can see here, and now see the difference. So here you can see the vast difference between the 2x and the 3x, because as soon as I switch to the 3x zoom, it changes its lens to telephoto, and now you can see a much sharper and a much color accurate image. And this is going to be continued until we reach the 10x zoom. So the next one here is 10x zoom, and here you can see we are able to see the balcony of the building that is very far away. Moving forward, these are some more shots from the primary camera of the pigeons over here, you can see. And next here I have this short video again from the primary camera, and here as you can see we are able to change the lenses as well while the video is progressing. So once I change this to ultra wide, you can see this transition, and this is only there in ultra wide. For other lenses it's just zooming in and out, as you can see in this video, and the audio is also decent enough. Now here you can see this is the portrait selfie in bright sunlight. You can see my eyes, they are literally closed because I am standing directly in front of the sunlight and taking this image. and still this has come out pretty well given the lighting conditions outside. And this selfie is from the same front camera but in the ultra wide mode, and here we do not get the portrait effect, but yeah, it does the job. Okay, so I am here on my trusty Brezza with my smartphone and this, the Moto Edge 50 Pro, and basically I have this gift card case now slapped on top of it, and now we are going to check over here whether this is wirelessly charging or not with this case on. And I had to use my car because unfortunately I don't have a wireless charger at home, so let's see. So I'm flipping the camera to the back and we can see that in action. Okay, so first of all let me just turn this on, and once I turn this on you can see here is the wireless charger over here pad, and over here you can see this light which indicates that the charger is on. Now I am just simply casually going to place this
Good morning
phone, and yeah, this was my car, but okay, it's fine. Let's place it here, and you can see as soon as I place it over here you can see this has started charging. You can see the charging, and yes, the charging speed is not very great over here because it's just 50 watt. Like this supports 50 watt, but this charger I hope it's around 15 watts, I think 10 or 15 watts. I'm not sure of the exact rating of this Brezza, but yeah, that's it. But yes, this is actually supporting wireless charging with the case on. As you can see here, you can see the case is on, and you can see the light changing. As soon as I keep it over here you'll see the charging will start, and the light will soon change to blue, which will indicate that yes, it is charging. See, you can see. And by the way, I will leave the link of this case in the description of the video as well. And now let's go back and discuss other things in detail. And so that was pretty much it about this phone. I don't think there is anything else left to cover, but if you have any questions, any queries regarding this phone, you can let me know. And if you want to purchase this phone, I'll leave the link in the description of the video. Please go there and purchase it from there, because that's going to give me some affiliate commission from my channel. As you know, this channel does not make much money, and again, this phone is not sponsored. I had to purchase this because yes, I don't get sponsorships now. So, and you can see the time also. I am doing this at 12:44 a.m. It is not p.m. It's actually a.m. Okay, at the night. So that's all from my side in this video. And do like this video if you found this useful. And you can let me know your queries. And yeah, regarding the heating, it has not heated a bit till now. I am holding it here. You can see. Okay. So that's it. Thank you and bye bye.